Jeff. Here we are at Miller's Housewares and Hardware with our dear friend Stu Neufeld.
Stu, tell us about your fabulous store. My wife has never come home empty-handed from here. She finds everything and anything.
And that goes for my wife and my children too, Stu.
Well, we try very hard. We are the oldest business in Lynbrook. My father purchased this store in 1944. There's been a hardware store in this building since 1910. We carry everything. We're a mini Woolworths these days. We have toys, we have half-price greeting cards, gifts, housewares, paint, you name it, we have it. That's our reputation. If you can't find it anywhere, you can find it at Miller's. And I guess that's what's kept us here this long.
Absolutely. I know I shop in here all the time and I find everything that I need. So why don't we take a little walk around the store and tell us all about yourself and the store.
Hillary, we're in the sports corner here. Mets and Yankees. What's your pleasure?
Oh, well, I'm a Met fan, but I also like the Yankees too.
And also we carry the Giants and the Jets and all the accessories for the teams and, all the giftware and puzzles.
You have clocks and a giant hammer. Where's the Jet hammer? They don't get a hammer?
They made the playoffs, so we sold all our hammers. We'll be getting more in for next season, that's for sure.
You have lanyards, magnets, keep out signs for the kids' room.
Yeah, sure.
Everything.
So, Stu, in other words, when a team does well, the merchandise tends to sell more.
The economy of Lynbrook goes skyrockets when the teams. We pray for all of our New York teams. The better they do, the better we do.
So, are you a Jet fan or a Giant fan? I'm sorry if I'm putting you on the spot.
Cowboys. My son's a Cowboy fan. If I root for anybody else, it's misery.
I don't see any Cowboy stuff here, though.
It doesn't sell.
Okay,
We don't carry
Mets
it.
or Yankees, Stu?
Yankees.
Okay, good. That's why all the Yankee stuff is ahead of the Mets. I understand. The Yankee umbrellas, everything here.
Everything.
And then behind us here, what do we have here? Flags for every occasion, Stu?
Flags, banners. We carry all kinds of. For every season, there's seasonal flags. There's different birthday flags, patriotic, all the United States flags. We have it all.
Surfer dudes. You got a
Yeah,
surfer
we have
dude
surfer
here.
dudes too.
Surfer dude.
All
Welcome home.
we have the small ones, the mini, what they call them mini flags for the gardens,
I like
and these
the
go
fire
on the flag.
department flags, Stu.
Absolutely.
Snoopy. We got it all here. Open. Very nice selection. More than just hardware.
All right, so why don't we go into the housewares section?
Okay.
Okay, Stu, so what would you like to tell us about your houseware section?
Well, we have a complete section of besides the hardware, we have the housewares, we have pots, pans, any kind of gadget or knife you could possibly imagine, thermometers. Again, if it's something that you need for your home, we will have it.
Looks like you got plenty of tchotchkes here. You don't have to stay up for late night TV to order these things. You got them right here in Lynbrook.
No, just run right in. You can park in the back, park in the front. You're in, you're out, and we save you all the time in the world. It doesn't take much time to shop here, and we have lots of good people here that'll help you solve whatever problem you have.
And that gives me a question, Stu. Do you mind it when people walk through your store if they're going to park in the back there and if they want to walk through to get to the other side of the street?
No, we encourage it. I think it's fantastic that people even want to walk through our store. Big stores spend fortunes to get people into their stores. We welcome them. They can come as many times as they want, stay as long as you like.
Well, when I'm by myself, Stu, I enjoy walking through your store in the wintertime because it's heated, and in the summertime because it's air conditioned. But when I'm with my children, I tend to go through the village walkthrough because if I walk through here, I'm always wind up purchasing.
You hit the toy aisle.
I stay away from the toy aisle.
Let's go to the toy aisle next.
Why don't we do that? Let's go. Okay.
Hillary, tell us what your kids like the most in this aisle.
Well, they like anything that flies, actually. So, but they also like the water guns. So, I feel like I'm not in a houseware store, but I feel like I'm in Toyland, Stu.
Well, we've become that over the last few years. We kind of specialize in toys from the age of 6 months to maybe 8 or 10 years old, semi-educational, a lot of puzzles, a lot of games, beach toys, anything that your young children would like to do to keep them busy.
Okay, so this is a fair warning to the parents. If you come to Miller's Housewares, you might want to avoid the toy aisle if you're bringing your children so that they don't have a meltdown.
No, I don't think they should avoid it. I think they should. This is where they should be their first stop.
Very good.
Stu,
Okay.
look what we have here for a future retailer,
That's
a
right.
cash box.
Those days are gone.
I know my children all like to have a cash box for their cash, but then they spend it when they come to Miller's Housewares.
And then we got coloring.
Yeah, we have coloring books. We have books for
Spider-Man.
children as well. All kinds of
Dolls
books.
here.
Books, dolls,
Jenna.
you name it. These are what do you call these toys over here are for the younger children. Back a little further, we have games and toys for, like I said, kids up to about 10 years old would be our range.
Terrific. Well, why don't we go back and say hello to Michael?
That would be a great idea.
Let's go. Folks, one of the nice things about shopping in Lynbrook is so many of our businesses have been here for generations, and as such, Miller's Housewares has been here for now 3 generations, and I'd like to have Stu tell us a little bit about the generations.
Well, it was again, I said before, my father purchased the store with my uncle in 1944. And then after college and being in the service, I came into the business. And my son, who is here.
Michael, let's meet the next generation. Michael.
How
So
are
when
you?
you come into Miller's,
How are you?
if it isn't Stu, it's Michael, and they take great care of you and make sure you walk out with exactly what you need.
We do our best to make sure everyone's happy and give them service and everything they're looking for.
Great. Thank you very much, Michael.
All right. So Michael, again, after he graduated college, he came into the business. And he has changed the merchandise mix over the last few years, and he's done a great job. We have all kinds. Again, the toys are his idea, and they've been fantastic. And a lot of the other merchandise that he's brought in has kept us going.
Terrific, Michael. I would imagine that your basement is full of toys.
Well, actually, I have a 5-year-old girl and an 8-year-old girl, and I let them try out pretty much everything, and then we know what's going to sell.
That's a terrific idea.
What do we have over here, Michael? What's the hot thing here? What is this? What are these little
Pillow
dude
pets. You see
pillow
them all over
pets?
television, and it's a pillow and a pet all in one, and the kids love them. They come in all different animals.
And you
It's a ladybug.
They get test marketed in your home?
Exactly. We have a few in the house. Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Well, thank you very much, Michael, Stu, Jeff. This has been a really wonderful tour of your store, and we wish you all the best and continued success.
I have to say one thing about being a business in Lynbrook. If it wasn't for our village government, police, fire department, and all the groups that make this village what it is, it's such a great place to do business. It's just fantastic. No, there is no place like Lynbrook.
Jeff, where are you, Jeff? Mayor, we keep running into each other.
I've been down here
What is
shopping.
this,
Oh no, that's
SpongeBob?
I have the wrong counter.
No, I think the rest
no,
of the...
no, I wasn't getting SpongeBob. I was.
No, Mayor, I think the other board members would love to see exactly what it is that you're working on
Oh,
here.
yeah, well, I'm working on a lot of projects, and this is one of them.